Lily thought I was over there. My sunshine, where were you going?
I was looking for you.
Yeah? I came to get a shovel. Do you want to see what I'm doing in the garden?
Sure.
Morning, friends. So it rained today, which brings a whole different look to our garden here. And I took advantage of the rain because I know that when the soil is moist, it is a lot easier to work with. So I went ahead and started pulling this ginormous sunflower out of the ground because it's beheaded already. And I figured that it would be easier to dig a hole where this used to be because the roots may have already done a lot of the work. The cage almost fits here. I need to go a little deeper. And I started digging other holes in other places. Let me show you guys where else.
Are you recording a video?
All right, here's a hole that we attempted to dig a hole last time. I don't know if you guys remember. Look, the shovel is going down like butter. So I'm going to work the soil right now that it stopped raining. And I'm going to dig a hole so I can put my other low quad in here because I want one on each side of my hillside garden. I'm gonna give the camera to Lily or maybe put it down so I can dig up the hole. So here we go, we're going to continue digging this hole that I started a little bit earlier. If you guys remember, a few weeks back, my husband and I tried to dig a hole here and it was ridiculous how hard the soil was. And even the auger was having a hard time digging a hole. But as you guys can see here, just with a little bit of weight in the shovel, it's actually coming right out. I'm gonna make it as big as possible so it can be ready for the low quad that I'm going to be putting here. Hopefully I can get it as big as possible, and if not, I'll just come with a hose, water it some more, and continue to dig. I can't wait to get another low quad tree in the ground. I'm super excited. I am looking forward to eating all my low quads. I'm also excited to put some more citrus on the other side of where I'm located right now. I'm gonna walk over there right now to show you guys exactly where I dug a hole earlier and where I'm gonna be adding some more citrus. And I think I'm gonna be leaving all my citrus on that side of the property and all my trees that go dormant on this side of the property. It was so crazy. While I was digging a hole, a big flock of crows started migrating or moving from one area. They must have just stayed put in one section while it was raining, and now they're all moving back up north or something. But I just wanted to show you this clip. There's my tree growing. My beautiful little tree.
No, you mean flower?
A tree that has flowers.
Well, I'm a flower. I'm named after a flower, so it means I'm a flower.
Yeah. Let me see you sprout. Let me see you sprout. Whoa! Look at how beautiful it grew. Alright, friends. So, I decided to come and try to dig some holes over here. And to my surprise, I had left that hose on top of this. And apparently it was dripping because when I came here this morning, it was so easy to dig this hole. I could not believe it. So now what I've realized I should be doing every single time is set up a drip system where I'm going to put a tree, let it get saturated with water, and then dig the hole. I also dug this hole a little bit, filled it up with water, and then eventually it rained more. So it is so much easier to dig holes when it's wet and during rainy days. So far I've done 3 holes. 4 holes, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 holes that I started. One that's completely done, it's right there. This one's almost done, and the one up on the hill is almost done as well. Lily's helping me today. I'm gonna try to, even if I could just get the holes done today, I can plant my trees another day. I'm gonna continue digging this hole, that way both holes are ready for 2 new citrus in this section. This is a section I was mentioning that I wanna continue to keep all my citrus in the side of my property. Behind me, as you guys can see to the right, there is a large oak tree, and behind that oak tree is where I want to put all the trees that go dormant. There's kind of like an alleyway. I will do a tour and show you guys exactly where I'm talking about, and that's where I plan on putting my dormant trees, like my apples, peaches, nectarines, all of those yummy fruits. And I'll plan on keeping all of the citrus on this side of the oak tree, so it can be, you know, my citrus alley, and also so all the pollinators can cross pollinate and help the fruit get a better harvest. Alright guys, so we went ahead and put the cage in to make sure that it fits well. As you can see, we did a really good job. Lily, thank you for helping me dig up this hole. It was really easy considering the soil was moist. So the cage fits, which means that we can be putting a tree in here pretty soon now. I am letting the cage be a little bit above ground just because I don't want the gophers to dig up, go over it and into it. Hopefully having the cage a little bit above ground, it will prevent the gophers from going into the cage and eating the root ball. Hopefully if they need to eat, they can eat any roots that go beyond this cage, and hopefully it's not that many, so that way the tree can continue to thrive and grow. But as you can see here, Lily fits into this little cage. It's pretty big. Lily is 7 years old, almost 4 feet. She's a pretty big girl now, and you know, I think the tree, whatever tree I decide to put in here, is gonna do amazing. So I've done 1 hole, 2 holes, and I'm feeling pretty energetic right now. I'm gonna look around to see where else I might be wanting to dig a hole and take advantage of the soil being moist, because believe it or not, here in Southern California, it will dry out in a matter of 24 hours. So I definitely need to take advantage of the situation right now and try to see what other areas I want to put some more trees in, and just start digging those holes for future trees, even if I leave them open. Oh my goodness, my plant is growing. It's getting so big already. You guys see it sprouting? Look at how tall it's getting. Wow, it is growing. Oh, there's the little flower head. It's getting so tall. It's grown so big. Wow, we did a good job planting that beautiful plant, didn't we? I may be pushing it, but this tree at some point I think I'm gonna pull out, and there's not another tree all the way until then. I feel that there is plenty of space between these trees to put something that grows upright and a citrus. That way this whole lane can be citrus, green and beautiful. So I'm gonna try to dig a hole here. Hey friends, so very good point I want to remind you guys, especially right now that everything's wet. You want to make sure that you walk around your trees and make sure that there's not mulch right on top of the trunk. You see how that was moist? You don't want that to get rot. So just make sure that you walk around your trees and you remove any mulch that's actually touching the trunk, because you don't want your tree to rot out. There you go. Let's go check out the other ones. Very important, guys. Usually it doesn't matter because it's so dry here, and even if the mulch is touching, I'm not watering these trees that much, or the water's not attached to. Look at that. See how that whole trunk was wet? You do not want that. You want to make sure that this trunk is not getting wet. So now it's fine. That was really wet, which was really bad. I'm so glad I decided to come over here and check it out. Let me check the other ones. Oh yeah, do not want all of this to be wet. It's good that the tree's getting a lot of moisture for the roots, but not for the trunk. So make sure that you guys go to all your trees and remove. Oh my goodness, yes, no, no, no. You don't want this, friends. I'm so glad I remembered, and I'm hoping for those of you guys who get rain, for those of you guys who maybe don't get a lot of rain, don't forget to uncover that trunk. You don't want your trunk rotting out. You know, and the rain will naturally push the mulch to the trunk, and you don't want that. Eventually, tomorrow when the sun comes out, this will dry out and it'll be totally fine. You see that? How much moisture it was right there? You guys don't want that. Alright friends, here's one. This is my tree that's very well established. I want to make sure that the trunk is not filled with mulch. And I'm doing it with the shovel. Thank goodness it's not. But if anything, guys, if you learn anything from this video, it's this. Don't let your mulch saturate your trunk because it will rot it out. So let's go ahead and check the last few ones over here. Thankfully, this one I can reach. All right, that one's pretty good. All right, so they're good. See this one? This one's good too. All right. Did you guys see the lemon I found here? I'm not sure what kind of lemon this is, but it's a lemon or a lime, one of those. Hopefully now that it's full of mulch and I've been giving a lot of drinking, a lot of water, it will get filled with limes or lemons, whatever it is. It's getting dark. I decided to come back and dig this hole a little deeper just so it can be a little bit bigger and ready for my tree.
Hi guys, welcome to Garden Love. Make sure that you like and subscribe and hit the notifications.
Well, thank you, Lily, for that. Like Lily said, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification so you guys can notify for more videos like this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like always, don't forget to plant something, create something beautiful and useful. You guys have a blessed day.